Black Friday is coming. It's on the 28th of November. And as a marketer, this is one of the most important campaigns that we can do for the year. So if your business needs a cash injection, I'm going to invite you along to a 10-part podcast series with myself, Deb Szabo, and Facebook ads expert, Stacey Hughes. Stacey's in the studio. And firstly, welcome back to season 3 of our Content Catalyst podcast. And Stacey's going to be joining me for the next 10 episodes as we talk through Black Friday and how your business can get the much needed cash injection before the end of the year. Hey, Stacey, welcome.
Hi, Deb. Thanks for having me on this show. And I'm very excited about our upcoming 3-day challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. So, for anyone that doesn't know myself, I am a marketer. I run an online program called Content Catalyst to help people create content that builds their personal brands, generates leads, and makes money. And Stacey Hughes, I've been working with for quite some time as a client, but also as a collaborator as well. And this is why we got together, because we were talking about what we were going to do for our own campaigns. And then this came about because we were like, I know lots of people need help.
Yes, so and it's just such a great opportunity, isn't it, to capitalize on one of the biggest sales days of the year.
Yeah. So over the next 10 episodes, we've broken it up into the essential elements, from creating your offer to the content that you need for your website, for your sales funnel, so and also for your emails, right through to getting visible online. And then you're going to share some really powerful ways on how people can build their campaign with Facebook ads. Tell us about that.
Yes, so we're going to use Facebook ads to grow our list, get people excited and ready for our Black Friday offer, and then also build up those audiences that we can retarget when it comes to the sales period time.
So, Stace, one of the things that I've been talking with business owners about lately is, are they running a Black Friday offer? And I kind of get a little bit of mixed response to this, because some people feel like it's only for big retailers and that it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with them, or they don't want to get caught up in the hype. What do you say to that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just such a big opportunity. Everyone is online shopping. They're looking for great deals. So it's a real opportunity to get yourself, your brand out there, and create an offer that gets people excited and gets them to buy from you.
Yeah, for sure. Interesting, Stace. I was doing some research on this the last couple of days. Did you know Australians spend $6.8 billion over the Black Friday weekend?
That is crazy. That is such a lot of money. It's got to be one of the biggest sales events of the year.
It is, absolutely. And it's interesting because I think, it was very much an Americanized, sales opportunity. But as like all things, I think definitely Australia has gotten a lot more involved in taking advantage, because essentially people are ready to buy. It's that one time where they're buying presents, they're gearing up for the end of the year. So from the point of retailers, yes, absolutely, they will cash in. But how does that relate to like a lot of our audience who might be consultants, service providers, online coaches with digital products?
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity to list build. People that want to start researching products, you could help them with that. And it's just a great way to start list building, get your potential customers excited about what you can offer them.
Yeah, I think that's a really good thing that you said, because a lot of the time, and we're going to get into this in tomorrow's episode. So for anyone that's tuning in, we are running a 10-part series. They're going to be short episodes. They're not going to be hour-long episodes, but they're designed to be a 10-minute episode to give you the key takeaways to help you plan out your Black Friday campaign. And when I was looking at all the episodes, one of the biggest things was, what do people offer? Because I feel like when I spoke to certain people, they were like, I don't want to discount my offers. I don't like to bastardize my brand. So I don't want to partake in Black Friday. But there are different ways on how businesses can still cash in and get that cash injection for their business for Black Friday without doing that. So this is where being strategic with your offers, and we're going to dive into that into more detail tomorrow. But you mentioned something really important before about list building, because even if you think, I don't want to, and discount one of my core product, if they're like an online coach with a digital course or a membership, how can they still create a product that leverages the opportunity of Black Friday but builds their list, especially if a lot of people are thinking about launching in the early part of 2026?
Yeah, so they can come up with something that their audience might need. So always when we think about list building, we think about the lead magnet that we're going to put on a list building campaign, and we've got to make sure that that is something of value. So we think about our audience and what's something valuable that we could help them with maybe researching other products or services for Black Friday, things like that. But yeah, get that opportunity to get them on our list, and then so we can give them our Black Friday offer, but
Yep.
further nurture them about who we are and what we stand
Yeah.
for.
Yeah. And I feel like the biggest thing before we even step into tomorrow's episode is looking at, if you did do an offer last year for Black Friday, go back and have a look at those that data, have a look at those statistics, pull out that report, and then just analyze what worked for you and have a look at what you actually did. When did you start list building? When did you start to warm up your audience? What was your offer? And how many emails did you send? What content did you create? What social media content? So just audit all of that before we get into tomorrow's episode so they can start to map that out. The other thing when it comes to creating a Black Friday offer that I know slows people down can be the tech of going, okay, I don't know where to start to build a sales funnel that succeeds, because when I think about a marketing campaign, it's a very holistic approach. And I know that for many people that I've spoken to that don't necessarily have that marketing background, they're like, I'll create a coupon code, discount my main offer, send an email out on the day, and maybe post on Instagram. What do you say to that approach?
Yeah, like there needs to be a bit more strategy and a bit more thought about that.
Yeah.
And there's just other ways that you can do it, which we're going to be going over the
Yeah.
next 10, 11 days. And then we're going to help you implement that over a 3-day challenge. But you have to really, when it comes to your tech, you do need
Yeah.
to think about making it easy for people to buy from you. Because I know we often talk to people that have really complicated tech stacks, don't we? So
Yeah.
it's really a really great idea just to make sure it's really simple landing page, checkout, and make it
Yeah.
easy for people to buy from you.
And just to recap that, I know that for many of our online coaches or service-based businesses, they start to wind down in December. Yeah, they're thinking like their clients aren't, thinking about, signing up to their programs and things. They're checking out because they're thinking about Christmas and they're thinking about winding down for the holidays. So Black Friday really is that final opportunity to get that much needed cash injection to get them through those couple of months of the holiday season, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And help them get a transformation or an outcome that they can put into place maybe before the end of the year, or get them ready for the next year. That's something else to consider with your offer as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one of the things that we have collaborated on to help people with is to create their own Black Friday campaign, because often if everything is unfamiliar with you, or you might be, poor of time and you keep putting off things, I think that's probably the biggest thing when I do challenges, is that we know to do the things, but we don't do the things because we think if there's one little roadblock, it's so easy to just put it to the bottom of our to-do list. And that was the reason why we put together the Black Friday lead machine. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's a 3-day challenge. So you need to block off the time to do
Mm.
this challenge. And we're going to be going through helping you create that offer, setting it up, and then using ads to promote that offer.
Yeah, absolutely. And the biggest thing there is get it done, because I know that when we do things ourselves, it's easy to, get distracted or get stuck. So, one of the things that we'll be doing over that 3 days, and anyone that's done any of my challenges before knows that we do very practical hands on challenges, and we get in and I step you through each step. I don't gatekeep things. It literally is giving you the tools and the shortcuts and the templates like AI assistants that I've built to make it a really seamless process. So let's talk about day one. Day one is all about creating their offer and also getting ready then to build out their sales page copy for their website
Yep.
and their emails. Now, you're a Kajabi tech expert. Tell us about what are the key things when it comes to going from I'm going to create an offer to getting a successful website up and running or sales page up and running.
Yeah, so we having that really clear customer journey on your sales page, which you often get with templates.
Mm,
And we're going to have a template available where you can put in the details of your offer. We're going to use an AI assistant to get that copy.
yeah.
Um, and then we're going to create that sales page and then just making it like really easy for people to make that sale. So,
Yeah.
the call to action buttons and then going to that checkout as well. So,
And we've got a whole
yeah,
episode dedicated to that this week or next week. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also a podcast, which is Content Catalyst. So you can, if you're driving or you're going out for your morning walk, you can still listen to our episodes. And for people, so that's day one. So day one is all about getting your offer ready to put it up and get it visible. And then day two, we've got the content side of things. Why is content important?
it's just important to really get your messaging out there, make sure you're attracting the right person. We're going to show you how to do video, and we've got some really great practical easy ways for people to
Mm,
create a video, and we
mm.
want to attract our audience with that content.
Yeah, and that's a really big thing. So, content for me is a holistic approach to content marketing. So, that is literally creating your video content, but also being able to share that easily across multiple platforms as well to amplify that message. But if I circle back a sec, I know that video is such a powerful way to build trust and get momentum with your offer. And we're going to be showing you how to do that really quickly and easily. Because in the past, when I've done my video challenge to create a sales video, it is the in-depth version of that, but we've only got a day to do our
Yeah.
content, so we're going to do a speed condensed version of being able to create successful video content that will get eyes on your offer. And that leads us to day three, because we want to get through the next part of it, which is then creating your ads. What makes a great ad for an offer?
Yeah, well, we've got to have our hook, story, and offer in the video. So, that's what we will have created on day two. And then we're going to set that up on day three, and you'll have a campaign running. The like,
Just losing you there for a sec, Stacey. So for anyone that missed that, is that for day three, we are creating our ad campaign. So we've taken day one, which is having our offer and also getting our content up on our website ready to sell. Day two is all about making the visual assets to promote your offer for social media. And day three is about getting it visible and amplifying it using Facebook ads. And Stacey's going to help us set up the ad campaign for that. Now, here's the thing about this Black Friday lead machine. We have made this over 3 days because we know that when we do it over that burst 21st, you are in a concentrated headspace to put the effort in to get it done and tick it off the list. I have normally done a challenge over an hour period before, but we've actually extended it to 2-hour period. So it's going to run, now I'm in Sydney here, Stacey's in Queensland. So that's going to run from 10 a.m. Sydney time till 12 o'clock. So you need to put a couple of hours aside in the morning for this. And we will be doing hot seats. We will be doing breakout rooms. It's a very practical implementation sprint. This is not sit back and learn. This is about doing it. And then we are going to ask you to also just put aside an hour or two throughout the day. I mean, you could do it at night or whatever, just to do the extra bits, to get things uploaded, to record your videos, to schedule your emails. If you do all of these steps with us as we go each day, what you'll find is that we will be able to get you across the line to get your Black Friday lead machine up and running. Now, with tomorrow's episode, we are going to dive into having your offers laid out. I'm going to walk you through what are the types of offers that you can do for your business, because it's not just about discounting your main offer. It's about how can you take something that already exists in your business and repurpose it or repackage it. We might talk about bundling offers, and we're going to talk about different ways on how you can still participate in Black Friday if you think that this is not for you. So remember, Black Friday is about taking advantage of people who are primed, and I don't mean take advantage of people. That is not what I mean by any means. It is about making the most of the opportunity when people have their wallets open and they're primed, ready to buy. And because people are in the mindset that they want to buy, they want to get a bargain, if you put something up front, then you will get a nice little cash injection before the end of the year. And what we want to do, Stacey and I, is help you walk through what are the necessary elements to make a successful campaign. Now, if you are at the point of going, that sounds great, I want to do that, then jump onto our website and you can register and join up for Black Friday Lead Machine. It begins on October the 22nd, so that's Wednesday. We go through to Thursday the 23rd and October Friday the 24th. So it's over 3 days. For those that do participate, you will get the recordings and you'll get all the resources and AI assistance that will help fast track this process for you. Now, for anyone that goes, that sounds great, I want that, but I just don't have the time to allocate for that. I just don't even have the headspace. We do have a done for you service that Stacey and I will actually take care of your whole campaign for you, but we only have 5 spots available for that. So if that's something that you're interested in, get to the website now and you can jump on and book and reserve your campaign done for you. Now, Black Friday Lead Machine is hosted by myself, Deb Szabo, and Stacey Hughes from Fab Ads. If you are a member of our community, you will get a complimentary voucher to come and join us for this challenge. Well, it's not even a challenge, it's a sprint. So for any of our members listening, please jump on to your email. You will get a coupon code that you can redeem and join us for that 3 days. Now, like I mentioned, tomorrow we are talking about the types of offers that you can craft. And then after that, we're going to be talking about numbers. What is the psychology of numbers, and what is the magic number that will help people click and buy? So we're going to talk about conversion strategies as well. We're going to talk about getting your offers clicked on and how we do that. So that's all from me and Stacey for today. Thank you for joining us, and tune in tomorrow. We'll be doing live stream podcast episodes from today up until the 21st of October. So you can tune in at 11 a.m. Sydney time. Each day. And of course, comment below, ask questions, because we can answer your questions on air live and help you plan out your own Black Friday campaign as well. Thank you so much for listening. And until tomorrow, we'll see you in the lead machine.